Hey gang, I've been asked to give you a small demonstration of what I typically do to effect a repair on a horizontal stress fracture. These are typical in these longer homes, particularly in a champion home. And some of you guys may already know, and it's just about in every wall in some cases. If we don't go through and remove the material at this fracture, and we just simply try to cover it with mud, it will telegraph through and it will show up again, and in many cases before you even leave the home. So I'm going to show you what I typically do to make that go away. Now, as you see here, I've already begun, and I've taken and gouged out at the crack so that it can receive the mud. Now, my personal tool, my go-to tool is the back of my knife, the heel of the knife right here. It makes a perfect radius or concave area to receive the mud. Now, it takes some work initially to get that first groove started. A little bit of pressure, follow along that. And once you've got that started, you can continue on your way to get that pocket cleared out to receive the mud. Again, I can't express this enough that if you just try to cover over top of that, that will come back through. You have to remove some of that broken material. Now, everyone has their own particular brand or product they like to use. I have found that this particular product is very effective in making these horizontal fracture repairs. As you can see on the label, it says no shrinking, no cracking, dries in 30 minutes. It's not deep enough that you have to worry about it cracking. A lot of times with a joint compound, if you lay it on too heavy, it's going to crack. This has a little bit of vinyl in it, so it won't. It'll stay somewhat flexible in the repair. Now I've got a little bit of this on my knife. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I typically do it. I go across it so it'll fill in relatively easy, and then drag it back. Don't try to make it perfect on your first go. Just get it filled in evenly all the way across. And after that sets up, go ahead and coat it again, and that's really all you're going to need. This product is so thin, you very rarely need to go back and sand it. You just might want to take a sanding block and dust it off a little bit. But this product works very well. You may have to paint it twice because sometimes the primer that's in this particular compound will flash. But either way, this is what I use. You guys can do whatever you want, but this is how I effect these repairs.